What's up, you beautiful Redditors? Hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. Welcome to the RNEWS morning show. And let's just jump into it. From r/politics, AOC challenges Trump to release his college transcript after he called her a poor student on Fox News. You release your college transcript, I'll release mine, and we'll see who was the better student. Loser has to fund the post office. New York congresswoman tweets. AOC better be careful or Trump will challenge her to a dementia test. Up it to a 6-word memory test. Gasp. Person, camera, woman, TV, man, person. My favorite part of that performance was how he chose things in his field of vision to recite in order instead of things he remembered from the actual dementia test he took. Frick, do you really love lamp, or are you just naming things you see in this room? He chose things in his field of vision, and, moreover, 3 of them are within the same lexical field: person, woman, man, as though he lacked interest for the world around him and ability to perceive its diversity. Exactly. In the test they never, as you pointed out, list related items. Colby had a blistering faux movie trailer of Trump's magical feet. A good brain. It's worth a minute to pull up. It's definitely a good laugh. Link for the lazy. I don't know how she stays so thin eating the Republicans' lunches on Twitter every day. Because she's constantly running around in their heads. He would love to release his transcripts, but they are under audit. Everyone says they're the best transcripts you ever saw though. You're watching the Reddit news show. From r/politics, just comes right out and says it. Trump declares Postal Service can't handle mail-in voting because he's blocking funding. This warrants impeachment and removal from office. This warrants another impeachment, and this time you Republican fricks, so help us you GD damn well do your American duty and remove him from office. Republicans are no longer patriotic though. They value power even if it comes with a slice of treason. Some reporter, I've been working on this story for months, and he just blurts it out. Quote, he never faces consequences for his bullcrap, so he doesn't feel the need to hide it anymore. My grandmother was born in 1909 and passed in 1996. She never had a president that didn't win the popular vote. I have already had 2. Both Republican. In the Senate, Republicans represent 50 million less constituents yet have majority control. This is not normal. This is not how the system is supposed to work. The system is being manipulated by Republicans to marginalize young people, people of color, and women. We need to start protesting this crap now, not until it's too late. Make very specific demands, e.g. they removed X number of mail sorting machines. Demand they replace X machines back where they belong. When Trump moves to the next tactic, do the same. Style yourselves as a pro-democracy movement a la HK protesters. You're watching the Reddit news show. From r/World News, Russia's top doctor quits over gross violations of ethics that rushed through COVID-19 vaccine. This doctor better leave Russia fast. Edit, leaving out a window isn't an original joke. FYI. Putin has a very far reach. Every country in the world has windows. Live in Salisbury, can confirm. Mate, the 2 ex-Special Forces Black Ops commandos from Russia came to see the cathedral, then go straight home. Didn't you hear? Were they just testing their eyesight? I doubt that Putin's daughter tried it. I do not doubt it that much. If they wanted to fake and lie about this, they could have said Putin himself got vaccinated. I actually find it quite striking that they claim one daughter got it. Not both. Not Putin. I would not put it past him to risk a daughter's health for political gain. Putin is in the limelight more than his daughter. If he claimed he took the vaccine, then gets infected with COVID and is unable to hide his symptoms, everyone will know he's full of crap. His daughter could die of COVID and he could probably cover it up. He could say his other daughter took the vaccine and the other one died for not receiving the vaccine. Vladimir Putin's advisors discussing cover-up tactics. August 13, 2020. Quickly Reddit post and upvote all the same suicide euphemisms as the last time. You're watching the Reddit news show. From r/News. The CDC issues a dire warning for the fall if coronavirus measures are not followed. Remember when this was supposed to go away during the summer because the virus couldn't handle the Heat. It is still here and the heat is about to go away. It's been hot in Florida for 6 months. Heat doesn't do crap. Houston checking in, land of endless summer. Phoenix gang checking in, stay cool friend. Palm Springs, CA here repping the triple digits before noon club. May your water be cold and your air cool. Arctic Circle checking in, record temperatures. Damn it Arctic, stay out of this, you got your own crap to deal with, we will get to you next. That town in Florida with the cops selectively choosing what laws to enforce is fricked. You mean the sheriff that banned the cops from wearing masks and anyone who enters the building from wearing one? Whose county just set its highest positive amount of cases? Republicans are so freaking stupid it hurts my brain. Remember folks, listen to your doctors. Jesus Christ, this is something Sesame Street would teach. Why would you ignore something so simple and basic? It's worth grandma's life to own the libs. It amazes me that people went from avoiding others who are sick during flu season to openly ignoring all precautions these past few months. Schools treat lice more seriously than coronavirus. You're watching the Reddit news show. From r/politics, reporter to Trump, do you regret all of the lying you have done to the American people? I wish the next reporter followed up when Trump ignored the question and just asked it again. This is what's needed, a unified front. 100% this. I understand each journalist goes in there with their own question in mind for a story. But this should no longer be ignored. The door has been opened wide for all of them to confront him. The dam broke down after the Axios interview. Reporters are now calling him out immediately. This should have happened 3 years ago though. He got away with way too many lies. Now I gotta watch the Axios interview. Edit, wow. Jonathan Swan's face the entire interview is the face of someone who probably began to realize immediately that Trump really is as stupid as he seems. And that he's stuck there with this blathering lunatic for 49 minutes until the interview is over. Truly did us all a service by just doing what a journalist is supposed to do and ask a follow-up question, call him out on his lies. I think he knew that already. It's probably just even more shocking in person. To actually feel the stupid breathed on you must be a unique experience. Kudos to him, though, for his constraint. I mean, what the actual frick? Dude was relatively stone cold the entire time. How do you not respond with more emotion when you hear this crap coming from the goddamned US president? Bravo to the reporter, SV Doll. This is what real journalism looks like. You're watching the Reddit news show. From r/politics, Trump just admitted he's sabotaging the USPS to screw up the election. They need that money in order to make the post office work so it can take all of these millions and millions of ballots. Just comes right out and says it. Amazing. If America has to become such a corrupt country, at least we're breaking new ground in just how open the corruption is. Give the GOP a couple more years and they'll be running candidates with slogans like 100% corrupt. And Hannity will be eviscerating Democratic challenges with phrases like honest and no connections at all to organized crime. How is this not election interference? Been wondering this too. He doesn't want us to vote and is doing everything he can to frick it up bad enough so no one does. It is election interference, but the president is immune. Since he is the head of law enforcement, he can't arrest and charge himself. The only recourse is Congress and Senate, and Republicans in the Senate like what Trump is doing. The Founding Fathers never imagined a party so corrupt across every branch. I'm voting in person. Frick it. They're sabotaging that too by closing polling sites. Close polling sites BC. There's so much mail in this cycle. Make remote drop-off boxes illegal. Ohio is doing this as we speak. Frick up the USPS so ballots don't get in on time. The Republican Party is fascist. And that's where we're going to end today's show. But if you like what you saw, leave a like. And if you want to see more of the RNEWS show, hit that subscribe button. As always, this has been the RNEWS show and I'll see you tomorrow.